Chosen ones, you are not alone on this journey. As you walk through life, navigating both the physical and spiritual realms, there are divine forces constantly watching over you. You may have felt it, a sense of calm during chaos, or perhaps an inexplicable reassurance that everything will be okay. These are not mere coincidences. These are the signs that you are divinely protected by God's angels. Throughout history, angels have been messengers and protectors for those chosen to fulfill a higher purpose. As a chosen one, your mission in life comes with its own set of challenges, but rest assured, the angels are here to guide and protect you every step of the way. The signs they send are subtle but powerful. Once you start noticing them, you'll realize how closely you are watched and protected by the divine. In this series, we will uncover the rarely known angelic signs that serve as clear markers of God's protection. These signs are not the obvious ones you might expect. Instead, they are woven into the fabric of your daily life, often unnoticed but ever present. From subtle whispers to unexpected appearances of light, these signs are your assurance that the angels are with you, watching over your every move. As you journey through this exploration, remain open to the messages that may be all around you. The divine realm communicates in mysterious ways, and now is the time to unlock those secrets. Are you ready to discover the hidden signs of your protection? Let's begin. Sometimes the most profound signs of divine protection come in the quietest moments. Have you ever felt a sudden, subtle whisper guiding you when you least expected it? This is one of the rarest, yet most powerful angelic signs, a message delivered directly to your soul. These whispers often come when you're faced with a difficult decision, or when you're lost and unsure of your next step. It may not be a literal voice, but rather a quiet knowing, an inner nudge steering you in the right direction. This is how angels communicate, through soft whispers that bypass the noise of the world and speak directly to your heart. At times, these whispers may be mistaken for intuition. You may feel a sudden shift in your thoughts or a strong urge to go in a particular direction, even when logic says otherwise. This is no accident. When angels intervene in this way, it's because they know the path you're meant to take, and they are protecting you from decisions that could lead you away from your divine purpose. But how do you distinguish these whispers from your own thoughts? The answer lies in the feeling that accompanies them. Angelic whispers are often accompanied by a sense of calm or peace, even when the decision is difficult. There is a quiet certainty in the message, a feeling that despite the unknown, you are being guided towards something greater. These whispers may come during meditation, prayer, or even in the midst of chaos. They are not bound by time or place, and often appear when you least expect them. The key is to remain open and receptive. When you feel that quiet nudge, pause for a moment and listen. What are you being told? What decision are you being guided toward? The more you attune yourself to these divine whispers, the easier it becomes to recognize them. Over time, you will learn to trust this inner guidance, knowing that it comes from a place of love and protection. But what happens when the whisper is not enough? What other signs do angels send when you need more clarity? One of the more subtle, yet incredibly powerful signs that you are under angelic protection is the appearance of feathers in unexpected places. These delicate messengers from the heavens are often left for you when you need reassurance that you are not walking your path alone. For centuries, feathers have been considered symbols of spiritual communication, particularly from angels. The thing about feathers is they often show up in the most unlikely places. You could be walking down a busy street, and there it is, a small feather drifting in front of you. You might find one resting on your windowsill or on the seat of your car when you least expect it. Feathers seem to appear right when you're questioning whether you're truly protected, as if to say, "Yes, we are here." But not all feathers are the same. White feathers are most commonly associated with angels, signaling peace and protection. They are a reminder that no matter what you are going through, you are being watched over by a higher power. However, other feather colors can carry their own unique messages. A gray feather might symbolize the resolution of a difficult situation, while black feathers can represent protection from negative energy or danger. So why feathers? Angels are known to use symbolic language to communicate, and feathers are a clear representation of their presence. Light, delicate, and easily overlooked, just like their subtle signs. When you find a feather, it is often accompanied by a sense of calm, a knowing that something beyond the physical world is reaching out to you. The feather serves as a physical reminder that even in the chaos of life, you are being divinely protected. The key to understanding the meaning behind the feather lies in your state of mind when you find it. What were you thinking or feeling at the time? Were you worried, anxious, or uncertain about a decision? The feather may have appeared to reassure you that everything is under control, that your angels are guiding you through this moment. Next time you come across a feather, pause and reflect. What message could it be delivering to you? Often, the simplest sign can carry the most profound meaning. But what happens when the signs become even more direct, such as in your dreams? Let's explore another powerful sign in the next chapter. Dreams are one of the most direct and vivid ways angels can communicate with chosen ones. These nighttime messages are powerful because they bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to your soul. Dreams of angels or heavenly figures often come at times when you are struggling or facing a significant crossroads in life. You may have already experienced such dreams, moments when an angelic presence appeared, offering words of comfort or simply standing by your side, watching over you. These dreams are not mere figments of your imagination. They are direct communications from the divine realm, meant to provide clarity, guidance, and reassurance that you are on the right path. The appearance of angels in your dreams can take many forms. Sometimes they are unmistakably angelic, with glowing light and ethereal wings. Other times, they may appear as ordinary people, but with a presence and message that is unmistakably divine. These dreams often feel different from normal ones, more vivid, more emotional, and more lasting in your memory. But what is the purpose of these dreams? Angels use them to deliver messages that are too complex or significant to be conveyed in subtle signs. They may be guiding you toward a decision, warning you of upcoming challenges, or simply reminding you that you are not alone. These dreams often come at critical moments in your life, when you need extra support or clarity. The key to understanding these dreams lies in how they make you feel. Pay close attention to the emotions you experience during and after the dream. Angelic dreams often leave you with a profound sense of peace, even if the dream itself was intense or emotionally charged. This is how you know it was more than just a typical dream. It was a message from the divine. Dreams are a powerful tool for angels because they allow them to communicate without the distractions of the waking world. When your mind is at rest, you are more open to receiving their guidance. But what should you do when you wake up from such a dream? Reflect on the message, write it down, and consider how it applies to your life at this moment. These divine dreams are meant to guide you, but they are also a reminder that you are protected. What other forms of protection do angels offer in your waking life? Have you ever been in a situation where everything feels chaotic, but suddenly you experience a profound sense of calm? It's as if, for a moment, the chaos subsides and a wave of peace washes over you. This is not random. It's one of the most powerful signs that angels are intervening in your life. When you feel this sudden tranquility in the midst of turmoil, it is often a direct signal from your angels, assuring you that you are protected. These waves of peace tend to arrive at moments when you're feeling anxious, afraid, or overwhelmed. You might be facing a difficult decision, enduring an argument, or navigating a personal struggle, and then, out of nowhere, there's this calm. It's almost as though time slows down, and in that brief moment, everything is okay. This is not merely an emotional shift. It is the spiritual presence of your angels working to calm your heart and mind. The feeling of peace might come while you're praying, meditating, or even during a simple task. It doesn't matter where you are or what you're doing. The angels know when you need this sense of serenity most. They respond by surrounding you with their energy, allowing you to momentarily step out of your anxiety and see the situation from a higher perspective. But how do you know this peace comes from angels and not just a natural reaction to a stressful situation? The key is in the intensity and suddenness of the feeling. It's not just a passing calm, it's a deep, all-encompassing peace that shifts your entire energy. It feels as if a blanket of protection has been placed over you, shielding you from harm, both physical and emotional. In these moments, you are in the presence of angels. Pay attention to these waves of peace, especially when they occur in moments of struggle. Angels often intervene in this way to prevent you from making impulsive decisions or reacting from a place of fear. They want you to pause, breathe, and understand that everything will work out as it should. This angelic intervention is not just about calming your emotions, it's about guiding you through the storm. The peace they offer is a sign that they are handling the situation on your behalf, working behind the scenes to ensure your safety and success. When you feel this peace, trust it. Trust that you are being guided and that the outcome is already being divinely arranged. But what happens when you experience something even more extraordinary, like the presence of light orbs? Let's explore this rare and mystical sign in the next chapter. One of the most mystical and awe-inspiring signs of angelic protection comes in the form of light orbs or glowing energy. These orbs are not just figments of the imagination, they are physical manifestations of divine energy, a clear and unmistakable sign that your angels are near. When you encounter a glowing orb, whether in your waking life or in a photograph, it is a message from the divine realm reminding you that you are protected. Light orbs can appear in a variety of ways. You may notice a glowing ball of light hovering in your peripheral vision, or perhaps you capture it in a photograph, only to realize later that there was no physical source of light in the area. These orbs are often small, but their glow is unmistakable, emitting a sense of warmth and comfort. They are often associated with angelic presence and serve as a direct reminder that you are not alone. But why do angels appear as orbs of light? Angels exist on a much higher vibrational frequency than humans, and sometimes they manifest in a form that is easier for us to perceive. Light, being pure and ethereal, is the perfect representation of their divine energy. These orbs are often visible to those who are open and spiritually aware, a reminder that your angels are always close by. You might encounter these light orbs during moments of meditation or prayer, or even in a moment of quiet reflection. They often appear when you are in a state of openness and receptivity to divine guidance. When an orb appears, it's a confirmation that your prayers are being heard and that the angels are working on your behalf. The appearance of light orbs can also be a sign of heightened spiritual protection. When you are going through a difficult time, your angels may send these orbs as a way to reassure you that they are present and actively intervening in your life. These glowing orbs act as a beacon of hope, reminding you that no matter how dark things may seem, there is always light guiding you forward. Pay attention to how you feel when you see these orbs. Often, their appearance is accompanied by a deep sense of calm or reassurance, as though you've been touched by something divine. These moments are meant to lift you to remind you that even in the most uncertain times, your angels are with you, guiding and protecting you. But what other forms do angels take when they need to show you their presence? Sometimes it's not light, but the actions of animals that reveal their guidance. Let's dive into that next. Angels often use the natural world to send messages, and one of the most powerful ways they do this is through encounters with animals. While you might not immediately connect a random encounter with a bird or an animal to divine protection, these moments are rarely accidental. Animals are sensitive to spiritual energy, and when angels need to deliver a message or provide comfort, they may use animals as their earthly messengers. Have you ever noticed a particular animal showing up repeatedly in your life, especially during times of uncertainty or difficulty? Perhaps a bird consistently appears outside your window, or a dog seems to cross your path wherever you go. These are not mere coincidences. Angels guide these animals to you as a sign of their protection and support. Certain animals are known to be more connected to angelic energy, particularly birds, cats, dogs, and even butterflies. Birds, especially doves or white birds, are often seen as symbols of peace and divine guidance. A bird that perches near you or flies in your direction could be delivering a message from your angels, telling you to remain calm and trust the process. Dogs and cats, too, have long been known for their spiritual sensitivity. A dog that suddenly appears and lingers around you might be a sign that angels are offering you protection, especially during times of emotional distress. Similarly, a cat that rubs against you or sits nearby could be delivering a sense of comfort, reminding you that you are being watched over. Butterflies, in particular, are symbols of transformation and are often seen during moments of personal growth or spiritual awakening. If a butterfly crosses your path, especially when you're feeling lost or confused, it might be a sign that angels are guiding you toward a new chapter in your life. These delicate creatures remind you that change, although difficult, is often part of a divine plan. But how do you know if an animal encounter is more than just a coincidence? Pay attention to how you feel in the moment. If you feel an overwhelming sense of peace, joy, or comfort, this is a sign that the encounter was divinely orchestrated. Angels often use animals to reach us when we need immediate reassurance that we are protected. While the appearance of these animals can be comforting, they also serve as a reminder that you are never alone. Your angels are always watching, guiding you through life's challenges. The next time an animal appears unexpectedly in your life, pause and reflect on what message your angels might be delivering. But sometimes, it's not just animals or subtle signs. There are moments when you are saved from harm in ways that defy explanation. Let's explore how angels intervene in these critical moments in the next chapter. There are moments in life when you look back and wonder how you survived certain situations. Perhaps it was a near-miss car accident, or maybe you avoided an unsafe situation at the last possible second. These moments, where you were saved from harm in inexplicable ways, are often the result of divine intervention. Your angels step in when needed, protecting you from danger even when you're not aware of it. Angels are constantly working behind the scenes, ensuring your safety as you walk through life. While their interventions are often subtle, there are times when their actions are more direct, preventing harm in ways that defy logic. It might be a sudden urge to take a different route home, or a gut feeling that tells you to leave a certain place. These are the moments when your angels are guiding you away from danger. One of the clearest signs of divine intervention is the sudden disappearance of harm. You may have been heading towards a situation that could have ended badly, but something or someone redirected you. This is not chance. Angels can manipulate circumstances to ensure your safety, whether that means causing a delay, sending a sudden distraction, or simply guiding you to make a different choice. Sometimes you might not even realize the full extent of their intervention until much later. You'll look back on a situation and realize that if one small thing had been different, the outcome could have been drastically worse. This is where angels excel. They protect you in ways that often go unnoticed, their interventions subtle but powerful. But how do you recognize these moments of divine intervention when they happen? Often, there's a sense of relief that follows. Even if you don't fully understand what just happened, you feel a weight lifted, as if an unseen hand has steered you away from harm. These moments often leave you with a sense of awe or wonder, a feeling that something much larger than yourself is at play. There are also physical sensations associated with divine intervention. Some people report feeling a sudden warmth or a tingling sensation when they've been saved from danger. This is the energy of your angels, their presence surrounding you as they guide you out of harm's way. These moments are reminders that you are divinely protected and that no matter the challenge, your angels are always working to keep you safe. But how do these angelic interventions align with your life's path? Often, their protection is a way to ensure that you stay on course toward your true purpose. In the next chapter, we'll explore how angels use number sequences to guide you toward your destiny. Angels often use subtle, recurring signs to communicate with us, and one of the most powerful ways they do so is through number sequences. These angel numbers appear in your daily life in ways that are difficult to ignore, whether it's on a clock, a license plate, or even a receipt. These numbers are not random. They are direct messages from your angels, designed to guide you, reassure you, or give you insight into your current life path. Have you ever noticed the same number or sequence of numbers popping up repeatedly in your life? For instance, looking at the clock exactly at 11:11 or seeing 222 on a billboard. This is not mere coincidence. Angels use these numbers to signal that you are aligned with your divine purpose, or they may be delivering a specific message that you need to pay attention to. These sequences are a direct form of angelic communication, and their meaning depends on the numbers themselves. For example, 111 is often seen as a powerful symbol of new beginnings or spiritual awakening. When you see this number, it could mean that you're on the cusp of a major life shift, or that your thoughts are manifesting into reality quickly. Similarly, the number 444 is often seen as a sign of angelic protection and presence, reminding you that your angels are close by, watching over you. Each number sequence has its own unique meaning, and the key to understanding these messages is to tune in to what's happening in your life when you see these numbers. Are you contemplating a big decision? Feeling uncertain about your path? These numbers show up to guide you, to reassure you that you're on the right path, or to signal that it's time to make a shift. The more you pay attention to these patterns, the more you'll start to recognize them as direct communication from your angels. The best way to interpret these number sequences is to trust your intuition. What comes to mind when you see the number? How do you feel? Your angels will often nudge you toward the right interpretation, allowing you to understand the message they're sending. For some, it's about reassurance that they are being divinely guided. For others, it's a reminder to focus on their spiritual growth or to make a decision they've been avoiding. Angel numbers are a beautiful reminder that the universe is always communicating with you. When these numbers appear, take a moment to reflect on where you are in your life. Are you following your purpose? Are you open to the signs around you? These numbers are a divine nudge, reminding you that you are never alone and that your angels are guiding you every step of the way. But angels don't only communicate through numbers. Sometimes their messages come through more unexpected channels, such as the music and sounds around you. In the next chapter, we'll explore how angels use sound to reach you. Have you ever been listening to a song and suddenly felt as though the lyrics were speaking directly to you. Or perhaps during a moment of deep thought, you heard a sound that seemed to offer you clarity or comfort. Angels frequently use music and sounds as a means of communication, delivering messages that resonate with your soul. Music is a universal language, and angels often use it to convey emotions and guidance. They may guide you to a specific song that aligns with what you're going through, or plays a song in a seemingly random moment, but with lyrics that hold deep meaning for your situation. If you've ever turned on the radio and heard exactly what you needed to hear at that moment, you have likely experienced angelic intervention. These moments are not coincidences. Angels are adept at using whatever means necessary to deliver their messages, and music is one of the easiest ways to get your attention. You might hear a song that stirs something inside you, and though you may not immediately recognize it, the lyrics or melody carry a message meant just for you. The key is to listen with an open heart and mind, allowing the music to speak to you in ways words cannot. Sounds, too, are used by angels to communicate. You may hear bells, chimes, or even a gentle breeze at pivotal moments. These sounds are subtle, but they are meant to capture your attention and direct your thoughts towards something important. If you've ever heard your name spoken when no one is around, or heard a sound that felt comforting, this could be your angels trying to communicate with you. Angelic sounds often come during moments of quiet reflection or intense emotion. They serve as reminders that you are being watched over and that the answers you seek are closer than you think. These sounds might be as simple as the wind rustling through the trees or the distant sound of church bells when you're in need of spiritual reassurance. Pay attention to the context in which these sounds and songs occur. What were you thinking or feeling at the time? Were you searching for an answer or in need of comfort? Angels use sound as a way to guide you toward the clarity you seek. Whether it's through a favorite song that suddenly plays at the perfect moment or a mysterious sound that brings you peace. These auditory messages are direct signs of angelic presence in your life. Now that we've explored how angels use sound to communicate, what happens when they intervene to physically protect you from harm? Let's delve into the moments when angels remove danger from your path, sometimes without you even realizing it. One of the most remarkable ways angels demonstrate their protection is by removing harm from your path before you even realize it. These moments often go unnoticed or are dismissed as lucky coincidences, but they are far more than that. When danger or misfortune seems to vanish without explanation, it's often due to the direct intervention of your angels. Have you ever found yourself on the brink of disaster? Maybe a car accident narrowly avoided, or a situation that could have gone terribly wrong, but suddenly shifted in your favor? These instances are not accidents. They are moments where angels have stepped in to redirect your course. Whether it's pulling you away from a harmful situation or ensuring you take a different path, angels work quietly yet powerfully to protect you from harm. Sometimes, this protection is immediate and obvious. For example, you may feel an urge to leave a place moments before something dangerous happens. Other times, the danger never manifests because angels have already neutralized it before you could even become aware of it. Their intervention is subtle but incredibly effective, ensuring your safety without disturbing the flow of your life. There are countless ways angels remove harm from your life, often by altering circumstances that you aren't aware of. They may cause a delay that keeps you from being in the wrong place at the wrong time, or they may influence others around you to act in a way that steers you clear of danger. What feels like an unexpected change of plans may actually be a divine rerouting for your protection. The sudden disappearance of harm can also occur when you're on the brink of making a harmful decision. Perhaps you're about to take a leap into something that could have serious negative consequences, but an unexpected event or change of heart stops you just in time. These moments are your angels intervening to protect you from actions that could derail your spiritual path. One of the most significant aspects of angelic protection is that it is often unseen. You may never know how many times you've been saved from harm because your angels have shielded you from danger before it even reached you. The key is to trust in this protection, even when you don't see it happening. Know that your angels are always working to keep you safe, even when the threats are invisible to you. This divine protection ensures that you stay on the path to fulfilling your higher purpose. However, angels also use physical signs, such as sacred symbols, to let you know they are near and watching over you. These symbols can appear at the most unexpected times, offering comfort and reassurance. Let's explore these sacred symbols in the next chapter. Angels communicate through many subtle means, and one of the most powerful ways they reach out to you is through sacred symbols. These symbols may appear suddenly in your environment, or you may feel a strong attraction to them without understanding why. Whether it's a cross, a star, or another symbol with spiritual significance, these sacred signs are angelic messages reminding you of divine protection and guidance. Have you ever found yourself repeatedly noticing a particular symbol? Maybe it's a cross that seems to appear wherever you go, or perhaps it's a geometric shape that feels charged with spiritual meaning. These moments are not random, they are intentional signs from your angels. When you feel drawn to sacred symbols, it's often because they carry a message for you, one that goes beyond words and speaks directly to your soul. These symbols can appear anywhere, in nature, in your home, or even in art or architecture. For instance, you might spot a cross-shaped formation in the clouds, or notice a particular symbol carved into a piece of wood. These sacred signs are often placed in your path to provide reassurance or to help you stay focused on your spiritual journey. One of the most common symbols associated with angels is the feather, particularly white feathers. As we've already explored, finding feathers is often a sign of angelic presence, but it goes deeper than that. Feathers, crosses, stars, and other sacred shapes carry a resonance that connects you to the divine realm. When you feel drawn to these symbols, it's because your angels are using them to remind you of their protection and guidance. Sacred symbols also have the power to align your energy with higher frequencies. You may feel a sense of calm or a deep spiritual connection when you encounter these symbols, as though you're being reminded of your place in the universe. These symbols can act as touch points, anchoring you to the divine energy that surrounds you. But what should you do when you feel drawn to a sacred symbol? Pay attention to the circumstances surrounding its appearance. What were you thinking or feeling in the moment you noticed it? Was there a question on your mind or a situation you were uncertain about? Often, the appearance of a sacred symbol is an answer to a question or a confirmation that you are on the right path. These symbols are not only reminders of divine protection, they are also guides, helping you navigate through life's challenges. The next time you notice a sacred symbol in your environment, take it as a sign that your angels are close by, watching over you. But what about those moments when you hear your name whispered, yet no one is around? This, too, is a direct message from your angels, and we'll explore it in the next chapter. One of the more mysterious ways angels communicate with chosen ones is through the phenomenon of hearing your name when no one is there. This experience can be startling, but it is one of the clearest signs that your angels are reaching out to you. If you've ever heard your name spoken in a quiet room with no one around, it's likely that your angels are sending you a message, calling your attention to something important. Hearing your name out of nowhere can happen at any time, while you're walking, sitting quietly, or even in the middle of a busy day. The voice may be soft, like a whisper, or it might be more distinct, as if someone is standing right next to you. Regardless of how it happens, the effect is often the same: a sudden awareness that you are not alone and that something beyond the physical world is reaching out to you. This phenomenon is not meant to alarm you. In fact, it is often a gentle reminder that you are being watched over and that your angels are near. They may be trying to get your attention because there is something you need to focus on, or because they want to reassure you that they are close by, offering guidance and protection. The key to understanding this experience is to reflect on what you were thinking or feeling just before it happened. Angels may call your name when you are distracted or when your mind is preoccupied with stress or anxiety. It's their way of pulling you out of your current mental state and grounding you in the present moment. They want you to remember that you are not facing your challenges alone. They are with you, guiding you through every step of your journey. The tone of the voice is also important. Angelic voices are typically calm and soothing, even if the experience of hearing them is unexpected. If you feel a sense of peace after hearing your name, it's a sign that the message was from your angels. On the other hand, if the voice feels unsettling or harsh, it's likely not from an angelic source, and you should seek spiritual protection. When you hear your name called, pause for a moment and take a deep breath. Consider what is happening in your life at that moment. What challenges or decisions are you facing? Your angels may be trying to direct your attention to a particular area of your life that needs focus or healing. This simple yet profound act of hearing your name is a reminder that you are being divinely guided. Hearing your name from unseen sources is one of the many ways angels communicate, but they also have the power to heal, often through the gentle touch of their presence. Let's explore this deeper form of connection in the next chapter. There are times when you may feel an unexplainable sensation of warmth, peace, or comfort, as if a loving hand has been placed on your shoulder or a gentle breeze has touched your face. This is the healing touch of your angels, a sign that they are offering you spiritual and emotional healing. These moments are subtle, but they carry an undeniable sense of peace and reassurance, reminding you that you are being cared for by divine forces. Angels are known as messengers, but they are also healers. When you are going through difficult times, whether it's emotional pain, physical illness, or spiritual exhaustion, your angels are there to provide healing energy. This energy is often delivered through what feels like a physical touch, even though no one is physically present. It could be a feeling of warmth in your heart, a tingling sensation in your hands, or a soft pressure on your back, as if someone is there to support you. These experiences usually occur during moments of stillness, such as when you're meditating, praying, or simply sitting in silence. You may feel an overwhelming sense of peace wash over you, a feeling that everything will be okay. This is the healing energy of your angels at work, calming your fears, easing your pain, and reminding you that you are not alone. The healing touch of angels is not limited to emotional or spiritual healing. In some cases, people have reported feeling physical relief after sensing the presence of an angel. For instance, chronic pain may lessen, or a sense of tension in the body may suddenly dissipate. While angels are not a substitute for medical care, their healing presence can complement the healing process, offering comfort and strength when it's needed most. But how do you know if the sensation you feel is truly angelic? The key is in the feeling that follows. Angelic healing is always accompanied by a sense of peace, warmth, and love. You'll know it's your angels because the sensation will leave you feeling lighter, more centered, and more connected to the divine. These moments are meant to reassure you that no matter what you're going through, your angels are by your side, helping you heal. When you feel this touch, whether it's a soft breeze or a comforting warmth, take it as a sign that your angels are with you. They are offering you healing energy to help you navigate the challenges of life. It's their way of saying you are loved, you are protected, and you are healing. But angelic healing isn't just about the physical or emotional. It's also about guiding you through moments of fear and uncertainty. In the next chapter, we'll explore how angels help you feel warmth in moments of fear, offering you divine protection in times of distress. Fear is a natural part of life, especially for chosen ones, as your spiritual journey can often lead you into the unknown. However, one of the clearest signs that your angels are protecting you is the sensation of warmth during these fearful moments. This sudden, comforting warmth isn't just your body reacting to fear. It's a sign that your angels are wrapping you in their protective energy, reassuring you that you are safe. This warmth can come in many forms. You may feel it as a gentle heat radiating from your chest, a warm glow surrounding your body, or a soothing heat in the palms of your hands. The sensation is unmistakable, and it brings with it a profound sense of peace, even in the face of fear. This warmth is not only a sign of protection, but also a reminder that you are never truly alone in your struggles. When fear takes hold, whether it's fear of the unknown, fear of failure, or even fear for your safety, your angels step in to calm your spirit. They do this by surrounding you with their energy, creating a protective barrier between you and whatever is causing you distress. The warmth you feel is the physical manifestation of their presence, offering you comfort and strength in moments when you need it most. The next time you feel this warmth, pay attention to the context in which it arises. Were you feeling anxious, stressed, or afraid? Did the warmth come as a sudden wave of reassurance? These are clues that your angels are near, enveloping you in their light and protection. They want you to know that whatever you are facing, you have the strength and support to overcome it. This divine warmth also serves another purpose. It helps ground you in the present moment. When fear takes over, it's easy to get lost in what might happen or to become overwhelmed by worst-case scenarios. The warmth of angelic protection pulls you back to the here and now, reminding you that in this moment you are safe and you are loved. Angels know that fear can cloud your judgment and prevent you from seeing things clearly. By offering you this comforting warmth, they are guiding you back to a place of calm, where you can think clearly and make decisions based on faith rather than fear. This is their way of protecting not just your physical body, but your mind and spirit as well. But angels don't just protect you in moments of fear, they also send messages through unexpected sources like strangers you encounter along your path. Let's explore this fascinating form of divine communication in the next chapter. One of the most surprising ways angels communicate with chosen ones is through the words and actions of strangers. These divine messages often come at the most unexpected times and from the most unlikely sources, but they carry profound significance. Angels frequently use strangers to deliver messages of guidance, encouragement, or even warnings, knowing that these interactions will catch your attention in a way that other signs might not. Have you ever had a random encounter with a stranger that left you feeling as though they knew exactly what you needed to hear? Maybe it was a brief conversation in line at the grocery store, or perhaps someone offered you advice or a kind word just when you needed it most. These moments are not coincidental. Angels can influence others, guiding them to deliver the message you need to receive. Strangers, unlike those close to you, don't have the same emotional investment in your life, which is why their words often carry more weight. When someone you've never met offers you wisdom that perfectly applies to your current situation, it's hard to ignore the divine influence behind the interaction. Angels use these chance encounters to ensure that their messages are heard loud and clear. These messages can take many forms. Sometimes it's a word of encouragement when you're feeling down, or a piece of advice that helps you see things from a new perspective. Other times, it's a more direct message that seems almost too personal for someone who doesn't know you. When these interactions happen, it's important to pay attention not just to the words spoken, but to the feeling that accompanies them. Do you feel a sense of clarity or peace after the exchange? That's a sign that the message was divinely inspired. Angels also use strangers to deliver warnings. You might receive a subtle nudge to rethink a decision or to be cautious about a particular situation. These warnings are always delivered with care, never with fear, and they serve as gentle reminders that your angels are looking out for you even through the actions of others. The next time a stranger offers you unexpected advice or a kind word, pause and reflect on the message. Could this be a sign from your angels? What are they trying to tell you? These divine messages are often delivered when you least expect them, but when you need them most. Trust that the universe is working through these encounters to guide you toward your highest good. But messages from angels don't always come through people. Sometimes they manifest in the form of beautiful and awe-inspiring natural phenomena like rainbows. In the next chapter, we'll explore how angels use divine rainbows as a sign of protection and hope. Rainbows have long been symbols of hope, renewal, and divine presence. Throughout history, they have been seen as messages from the heavens, bridging the gap between the earthly realm and the divine. For chosen ones, the sudden appearance of a rainbow can be a clear sign of angelic protection and guidance. When you see a rainbow, especially during times of difficulty or uncertainty, it is often a message from your angels reminding you that they are watching over you. Have you ever been going through a particularly challenging time, only to look up and see a rainbow suddenly appear in the sky? It may have felt like more than just a beautiful coincidence. In moments like these, angels use rainbows to assure you that the storm, whether literal or metaphorical, will pass, and that brighter days are ahead. They want you to hold on to hope and to trust in the divine plan unfolding in your life. Rainbows carry with them a profound sense of peace and wonder. They often appear when you need reassurance the most, during moments of doubt, fear, or confusion. Your angels send these vibrant arcs of color to remind you that you are never alone, that no matter how dark things may seem, there is always light on the horizon. They are a promise that your struggles are temporary and that divine protection is with you every step of the way. Rainbows can also serve as confirmation that you are on the right path. When one appears after you've made a difficult decision or taken a leap of faith, it's often your angel's way of affirming that you've made the right choice. The rainbow acts as a divine signal that you are being supported by forces greater than yourself and that your journey is aligned with your higher purpose. The appearance of a rainbow can also be a reminder of divine promises. In religious texts, rainbows are often symbols of God's covenant with humanity, a reminder that divine love and protection are always present, no matter the circumstances. When you see a rainbow, take it as a sign that you are part of something much bigger than yourself, and that your angels are guiding you toward your true purpose. But how do you recognize the significance of a rainbow when it appears? Pay attention to what you were thinking or feeling in the moments before you saw it. Were you asking for guidance? Were you feeling lost or uncertain? The rainbow may be an answer to your unspoken prayers, a gentle reminder that you are exactly where you need to be and that your angels are with you. Rainbows are not just beautiful natural phenomena, they are divine messages of hope, protection, and reassurance. The next time you see one, Remember that your angels are speaking to you through the colors of the sky. But how do angels provide clarity during moments of inner chaos? One of the most powerful and life-changing signs that angels are working in your life is the sudden clarity that emerges in the midst of chaos. In moments when everything feels overwhelming and you don't know which way to turn. Angels have a way of stepping in to provide a clear sense of direction. This clarity may come in the form of an unexpected insight, a sudden shift in perspective, or a feeling of certainty that seems to appear out of nowhere. Have you ever been in the middle of a chaotic situation, whether it's a personal crisis, a work issue, or an emotional struggle, and suddenly experienced a moment of absolute clarity? In that instant, all the confusion lifts, and you know exactly what you need to do. This is a sure sign that your angels are intervening, guiding you through the storm and helping you find your way. This clarity doesn't come from overthinking or analyzing. It comes from a place of peace and knowing. Often, it arrives after you've exhausted all logical solutions and surrendered to the uncertainty of the situation. It's in that surrender that your angels are able to step in, offering you the guidance you've been seeking. They want you to trust that even in the midst of chaos, there is a divine plan at work, and they are leading you toward the best possible outcome. One of the ways angels provide clarity is by helping you see the bigger picture. When you're caught up in the details of a problem, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. Your angels can shift your perspective, allowing you to step back and see the situation from a higher vantage point. This new perspective often brings with it a sense of peace as you realize that the chaos is temporary and that everything is unfolding as it should. Another way angels deliver clarity is by bringing the right information or people into your life at the perfect moment. You might receive advice from a friend, come across an article, or hear a song that suddenly makes everything click. These seemingly random events are orchestrated by your angels to give you the answers you need. They know that when the mind is cluttered with chaos, sometimes it takes an external nudge to find clarity. When this clarity arrives, it's often accompanied by a deep sense of relief. You may not have all the answers, but you'll know what your next step should be. This is your angel's way of guiding you out of the confusion and into a place of peace and understanding. They are helping you navigate through the storm, ensuring that you stay aligned with your higher purpose. But angels don't only provide clarity through insight. They also communicate through the senses, sometimes in the form of mysterious scents that have no obvious source. Let's dive into this fascinating phenomenon in the next chapter. One of the lesser-known but deeply significant signs of angelic presence is the sudden appearance of sweet scents that have no identifiable source. These mysterious fragrances, often described as floral, like roses, or soft and comforting, are a sure sign that angels are near, especially when they occur during moments of prayer, meditation, or emotional distress. If you've ever experienced the aroma of flowers or a soft perfume without any explanation, it may have been your angels sending you a sign of their presence and protection. This phenomenon usually happens when you least expect it. You could be sitting alone, thinking deeply, or even walking outdoors, and suddenly a beautiful sweet smell fills the air around you. You look around, but there are no flowers or scented candles nearby, and the fragrance lingers only for a few moments before fading away. It is in these moments that angels are reaching out, offering you comfort, peace, and a reminder that you are not alone. The scent of roses, in particular, is often associated with angels and divine protection. Throughout history, roses have been linked to the divine, and many believe that the scent of roses is a clear sign that angels are nearby, offering their love and support. Other common scents include the smell of lilies, jasmine, or even a soft, powdery fragrance that brings a sense of calm and serenity. These scents are not random. They are intentional gifts from the angels, designed to catch your attention and provide reassurance. But why do angels use scents to communicate? Smell is one of the most powerful senses, and it has a direct connection to memory and emotion. A particular scent can transport you back to a specific moment in time or evoke a deep sense of peace and nostalgia. Angels use this to their advantage, knowing that a sudden sweet scent can instantly lift your spirits, calm your fears, or remind you of their ever-present protection. When you encounter these mysterious scents, take a moment to pause and reflect on what is happening in your life at that time. Were you feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or uncertain? The appearance of the scent is your angel's way of reminding you that everything will be okay and that you are surrounded by divine love and care. These scents often appear when you need a moment of peace or clarity, offering a brief but powerful reminder of the angelic forces that are always by your side. Sweet scents are one of the many subtle ways angels show their presence, but sometimes the signs are more physical, such as the sensation of angelic wings brushing against you or the feeling of an unseen presence standing near. In the next chapter, we'll explore the physical sensations associated with angelic protection. The sensation of feeling something brush against you, as if wings or a gentle hand has touched your skin, is one of the most intimate and direct signs that angels are near. These physical sensations can be incredibly comforting, especially during moments of deep distress, fear, or uncertainty. If you've ever felt a soft touch or the gentle flutter of wings when no one is around, it's likely your angels reminding you of their protective presence. These sensations often occur when you are in a heightened emotional or spiritual state, during prayer, meditation, or in the midst of a personal crisis. It may feel like a soft breeze caressing your face or the light touch of a hand on your shoulder, even though you are completely alone. This touch is your angel's way of offering you comfort, reassurance, and a tangible reminder that you are not facing your struggles by yourself. For many, the sensation of angelic wings is particularly powerful. You may feel a light brushing against your back, as though wings are enveloping you in a protective embrace. This feeling is incredibly calming, and it often arrives at the exact moment when you need reassurance. The wings of an angel are symbolic of their role as guardians, and when you feel their touch, it's a sign that they are wrapping you in their energy, shielding you from harm. But how do you know if the sensation you're feeling is truly angelic? Pay attention to the emotions that accompany it. Angelic touches are always gentle, loving, and filled with warmth. They are meant to bring peace, not fear. If you feel a sense of calm, serenity, or even joy in the moments following the sensation, it's a sign that your angels have made their presence known to you. These physical sensations often happen when you are at a crossroads or when you're facing a difficult decision. Your angels step in to provide comfort, letting you know that no matter what you choose, they will be by your side, guiding and protecting you. The touch of an angel is a reminder that you are always watched over, even in the moments when you feel most vulnerable. Some people also report feeling a tingling sensation in their hands or feet, as if their energy is being realigned or strengthened by their angels. This is especially common during times of spiritual growth or awakening, when the presence of angels is strongest. These physical sensations are subtle but powerful, acting as a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. As you continue on your path, remember that your angels are always with you, even when you can't see them. Their touch, their presence, and their protection are constant, offering you strength in moments of fear and guidance in times of uncertainty. Your connection to the divine is unbreakable, and your angels are always working behind the scenes to ensure that you fulfill your highest purpose.